Let's play hide and seek. Do what I want. I go where I want to. Oh, oh. When I'm with you, I smile and I know it'll be okay. 'Cause I can fly away. Oh.
Hi guys! Today I thought I was going to do a wedding photography tag. There are already a photography tag out there and a wedding photography tag, so I thought I would mix them up. And I like to watch tag movies myself, so I thought, hey, why can't I do one? I have always been really fascinated about capturing a moment or saving moments, so it really early made me become really interested in photographing. And I was in the sports world. My family and I are very into speedway, the motorcycle sport. And I wanted to capture these moments. So I learned really early how to follow an object and shoot so they get sharp. I wanted to take more pictures of my life and I started to blog. And then it became like flowers and more sports and mostly nature. And later I started photographing people, and then it like clicked. This is what I am supposed to do, because I am so in love with people and people inspires me so much. So it was like, yeah, this is what I am supposed to do. And then I could put together my love for people with my photography. So then it became like really obvious for me what I was supposed to do. I am not the right person to be asking about camera gears or lenses or anything, because I am not interested in the technical part of being a photographer. And that might be weird, I don't know, but I am not a technical person at all. So I think a good photographer can shoot with any camera. Photography for me is the connection between people, and I want to capture the emotions and the love and make them feel loved and beautiful. But right now I am shooting with the Canon 5D Mark III, and the lenses that is on it is always the 50mm and the 85mm. And I also want to have a 35mm just so I can take wider angles. That's all I need, and a lovely couple. Always, always, always natural light. I hate putting a flash on my camera. I only use it when it's so pitch black, like you can't. Otherwise, I choose groin. I want a real feeling to be there. I love when it's like cozy environment and it's a bit grain on the pictures, and yeah, I don't need a flash. I can put it on for like dancing. I actually love Lightroom, but I also think that I am so used to working with Camera Raw and with Photoshop, so I still do that. But I know that my workflow would be much better if I use Lightroom, because I am so picky at the moment and open every photo up and it takes so much time. So I think I'm going to use Lightroom more and more this next year. I shot my first wedding back in 2012. It was a small garden wedding with the loveliest couple, Madeline and Magnus. They were so calm and they trusted me so much, and they loved my picture. I haven't even shown them that much because I was rather new, but they trusted me so much, so I felt really calm, but I had so much pressure on myself that I wanted this to be perfect. And it can't be. You don't have the experience, and it's the first time. You bump into things you had no idea was going to happen. But the pictures from that wedding, it looks nothing like what I am doing today. but I'm still really pleased because you can see me in the pictures. So I can see that my style was growing already, and that's really beautiful, I think. But I think I never thought after that moment that I was going to shoot weddings only because I was a wreck inside. But yeah, it's a lovely thing to see yourself grow. Camera, because of the quality, but I actually shoot most of my pictures with an iPhone. My Instagram account is mostly iPhone because I like to capture a moment in time. Oh, I see it and I want to take it, and I still try to make the perfect picture, even if it's with an iPhone. I believe that a perfect picture, it doesn't have to be with the best technology. You just can take a beautiful picture with the light. You can paint with the light, and you can do that with an iPhone or a camera. But yeah, of course I work with the camera because of the quality. Oh, I am so in love with shooting with film. I love how you have to capture that moment perfectly, and how you really can paint with the light, and how the pictures look so soft. Yeah, I'm in love with film. But I could not shoot with film in my work. I would be a nervous wreck. I really think people that are shooting with film is the coolest people alive, because I need to be able to make those mistakes and delete them. But still, when I'm shooting today digital, I don't want to just shoot away. I try to capture every moment perfect in the camera, so I don't have to work with the picture so much in afterhand, because I want to be there, I want to vision, I want to really see the picture I am going to shoot, and I want it to look like that right in the camera, and then I will improve it after, but not have to do too much. I will keep shooting with digital, but one day, if I'm sure, then maybe I will shoot a wedding in film. That would be really nerve-wracking, but so nice. This question is really hard for me, because I think if I just answered like that, I would say first look. When they are meeting for the first time and it's so many emotions, and it's a really beautiful moment to be a part in. But actually, I think my favorite moment is when the bride is getting ready. All the nerves, all the tension in the room, everyone is excited. She is sharing this moment with her mother or her best friends, or even the groom himself. It can be beautiful that way too. And when she realizes, oh yeah, I'm going to marry this person that I love so incredible much. And it's one of the parts I am looking forward to most when I am getting married. Just to feel that tension. It's amazing to be a part of this. It's amazing. The most important thing to have to a wedding for me is water. My least favorite moment is the group shots, just because I think it's really hard to be creative in those portraits, and it's a bit too traditional for me. I know that people want them because it's an important shot, and I understand that, but it's not like fun for me to take them. And I am not a big fan of cutting the cake. I have never understand that tradition. I will not have that in my own wedding. I just don't understand it. And it's not like anything wrong with it. I just don't understand why people do it still. What is it symbolizing? I just don't know. It varies a lot, of course, but I am trying to take around 20 weddings per season, because I want to be able to give my wedding couples so much time that I can, because I want them to feel that I have been there for them before the wedding, during the wedding, but also after the wedding with questions or anything. I want to give them my time, and I only take the couples that is exactly right for me, just because I want us to understand each other. And yeah. The best thing about being a wedding photographer is the people I meet. I meet the most incredible people, the kindest people, and that is not just only the wedding couple, it's also the wedding vendors and the guests and all the people you meet. And people really inspires me. So I think it's the best business to be in. I love it, and I have met the most kindest people during weddings that I still have contact with. It's the best. And also to travel. I really love to travel. I love to see new places and meet people with different cultures, and I think it's amazing to be able to travel in my work. For me, it's my back, because I have back issues and it's really heavy with all the equipment and standing up for so many hours. So that is the hardest part for me. Humans. All kinds of humans. And most couples, because I love the chemistry that is between couples. And I really love to try to capture the stories and their personalities. Again, humans. They are really inspiring to me. I love to see how other people treat each other and how couple touches each other when they are natural, like in a cafe or out on the streets. And I get inspired by people who are driven, who want something from life, who does not do things like everybody else is doing it, and they want to go somewhere, they know who they are or who they want to be, and they're just trying to be the best version of themselves. They are not trying to boss people around or think they're bigger than anyone. They rather lead people and help people and just showing human kindness. I don't think I really ever felt like photography blocked when I have been shooting weddings, because I feel that every wedding story and every couple's wedding story is different. So I get a new story every time, so I don't feel blocked. I just want to be there for them and try to make them feel loved and beautiful, and I am trying to make the best day that I can for them. And I think it's quite dangerous if you start to think that, oh, just another wedding, and I will just go in and shoot this and go home. I think that is a dangerous place to be in, because every wedding is different, every couple have a story that deserves to be told. And when I think that, I can't really feel blocked, because I try to figure out what is their story, what can we make together at this wedding, and just be there for them. But of course I have felt blocked when about shooting other things, or when I have sit around too much at home or by my computer. But then I just try to do things that makes me happy, like go to a cafe or take a walk or read or write. Or for me, I sing a lot, so whenever I feel a bit down, I sing. Like, that is really healing for me and inspiring. So I do things that makes me happy, and then after a while it just comes back to me. I want to photograph, I want to be creative. So yeah, do things that makes you happy. You can't be this perfect person all the time that's sitting by the computer, working, try to show everyone who you are. It's so important to nurture inspiration, and you can only do that by doing things that you think are fun or relaxing or something like that, because I think it's hard to be on top all the time as a photographer. You're going to get dips, and that is okay. But you also need to find a way to nurture that inspiration, or otherwise you will start looking at what other photographers are doing, and that is so bad. You will compare yourself, you will feel you're sucky. It's not good. Do things that just make you happy. I promise it will work. I will go and sing after this because that's who I am. That's how I nurture my inspiration, and it works. And if nothing works, then do nothing. Take some time off and relax and be in nature. It will help. I am a planner. I have a relationship with my calendar. Let's be honest. But I don't think I plan my photo shoots. If I have like a style shoot, I go there with a vision of how I want the photography to look and what emotion I want to capture, because often when I am photographing, it's about emotions. I want to capture emotions. I see my vision, I see my words that I have for my company, and that is what I see. But when I shoot like wedding photography or couple photography, then the couples are the inspiration. So I don't need like a vision when I go there. I choose background and I choose light really carefully, but I do not prepare poses or anything like that. I want to keep the couples natural, so that is what I work with. I work with them, I work with their feelings, I work with how they naturally would touch each other or stand together. So that is no use to plan. If you plan, then you will always get disappointed. If you got a couple that don't put their hand on the cheek or anything, then you will get disappointed. So what's the point? You have to make them feel loved and beautiful, and I really want to keep it so much natural that I can, so they can feel that, oh my god, this is us. It's just how, oh, you used to have your arm around me like that, or I wanted to feel like them. And that's all the questions I thought I was going to answer today. I hope you liked it and learned a bit about me and my wedding photography, and I will speak to you soon again.